Should you wait for the next Apple Watch Ultra, or is the current model and its rivals still good enough? In this video, we are putting the rumored Apple Watch Ultra 4 head-to-head against both its predecessor and the top dedicated outdoor watches on the market, based on everything currently leaked, to help you decide what actually makes sense for your next upgrade. Let's start with battery life, since it is the single biggest complaint against the current Ultra generation. Today's model advertises a multi-day rating, but real outdoor use with continuous GPS and health tracking active tells a different story, often draining in under 2 days. Competing outdoor brands like Garmin, Suunto, and Coros have built entire product lines around multi-week battery life, specifically because endurance athletes value that reliability above almost everything else. The rumored next Ultra reportedly targets 3 to 4 days of continuous outdoor GPS tracking through a redesigned power-efficient chip and a larger battery cell. That is a major leap over the current generation, though it still would not match the multi-week claims from dedicated endurance brands. For someone doing a weekend expedition, though, 3 to 4 days without a charger could be more than enough. Next, let's talk security and convenience. The current Ultra relies entirely on a passcode for authentication, which becomes genuinely frustrating with wet hands or gloves. Most competing outdoor watches also rely on button-based navigation rather than biometric security, so this is not really a category where rivals have an advantage. The rumored return of Touch ID would actually put the next Ultra ahead of most dedicated outdoor watches in this specific area, offering faster and more secure access than anything Garmin or Suunto currently provides on their outdoor lineups. Processing power is another area where Apple has traditionally held an edge. The current Ultra's chip already outperforms most dedicated outdoor watches in everyday responsiveness, app loading, and interface smoothness, since many competitors prioritize battery life over raw processing performance. The rumored next-generation chip is expected to widen that gap further by improving efficiency without sacrificing speed, which should help sustain performance during long tracking sessions rather than just in short daily use. Health tracking is where things get genuinely interesting. The current Ultra already offers solid daily health metrics, but dedicated outdoor and endurance brands have historically offered deeper training load analytics and recovery metrics tailored specifically for serious athletes. The rumored next Ultra appears to be closing that gap directly, with major upgrades to heart rate accuracy during intense efforts, a deeper sleep and recovery scoring system, and most notably, non-invasive hydration tracking. This last feature would actually put Apple ahead of virtually every competitor, since real-time hydration estimation through the skin is not something reliably offered anywhere in the mainstream wearable market yet. Mapping and navigation remain a category where specialized brands still have a meaningful head start. Garmin and similar competitors offer deep topographic mapping features and route planning tools built specifically for backcountry navigation, refined over many product generations. Nothing in the current leaks suggests Apple is overhauling its mapping capabilities to that same specialized degree, so this remains an area where dedicated outdoor brands likely retain an advantage, at least for now. On build quality and durability, the current Ultra already competes well with rugged competitor watches thanks to its titanium case and reinforced display. The rumored next generation reportedly refines this further with a slightly slimmer profile, tougher display glass, reinforced edges, and improved water resistance for deeper diving. This should keep the Ultra competitive with, or ahead of, most rivals in pure physical toughness, while most competing outdoor watches still rely on plastic or composite cases rather than titanium. So, how should you actually think about this comparison? If multi-week battery life and deep backcountry mapping are your absolute top priorities, dedicated outdoor brands like Garmin still hold a real advantage, and that likely will not change with this next release. But if you want a device that blends serious outdoor durability with smooth, everyday usability, strong processing power, meaningfully improved health tracking, and now potentially industry-leading hydration monitoring, the rumored next Apple Watch Ultra looks positioned to close most of the remaining gap, and in a few areas potentially move ahead. For current Ultra owners specifically, the upgrade case looks compelling if these leaks hold up. The battery life alone addresses the single most common complaint about the existing model, and the added health tracking depth genuinely expands what the watch can do rather than simply refining what already exists. Bottom line, this comparison is not as simple as better or worse across the board. It depends entirely on what you actually need from your device. But based on everything currently leaked, the gap between Apple's ecosystem-focused smartwatch and dedicated endurance sports watches looks like it is about to get significantly smaller.